update 1 on Tropical Storm Matmo, which is currently located to the east of the Philippines to the northwest of Palau, with winds of 50 miles per hour and a pressure of 989 millibars. It's steadily intensifying. Its position is 10.8 degrees north or 132.3 degrees east as of 9 PM UTC on July the 18th. And the storm is expected to continue to gradually intensify over the next few days, possibly attaining major typhoon status, Category 3 on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale, and could affect Taiwan or the southernmost Japanese islands at that intensity, before moving on to the eastern coast of China. More on that in the models very shortly. The eastern coast of Luzon, the Philippines, may also see a bit of a glancing blow from the storm, depending on how far westward it tracks. So those in the Philippines should watch out for this as well, just in case it does draw a little bit closer than what we expect at the moment. Sea surface temperatures very warm, 30 degrees or so. A little pocket of cooler water near Taiwan to the east of that. That was where Neoguri was last week, but certainly still above the 26-degree threshold required for tropical cyclone development. As far as wind shear is concerned, towards the north of the storm, at least what the forecast is, it's all plain sailing to Taiwan at the time of forecast. Low amounts of wind shear and decreasing ahead of it. And in terms of water vapor, you can see a little pocket of dry air to the east of the Mariana Islands, near where Invest 96 is actually, and another one just east of Taiwan, but nothing to deter the storm at the moment from intensifying. The CMC model is rather interesting, taking the storm towards the north, affecting the Japanese Yayama and Miyako Islands as what looks like a severe typhoon, and then turning towards the west, making landfall on northern Taiwan, and then in China, and then moving inland towards the southwest towards Hong Kong. GFS model has a much more straightforward track forecast for a landfall in central Taiwan, and then onto China and dissipating inland. So that's the current situation, both of those predicting a significant typhoon, of course, and more storms behind it by the looks of things too. So here's the latest floater satellite imagery as the storm's been tracking towards the northwest. It started off slowly, but it appears to be gaining a little bit of pace now. You can see the Philippine Islands far to the left there, and some of those islands are being affected by the storm's wider influence, spiral bands extending quite far towards its southwest. So the islands of Mindanao, Leyte and Samar, and possibly further towards the western Visayas as well, are being affected by the storm's rainfall. Probably won't be seeing too much in the way of strong winds, but of course in the aftermath of Ramasan, Philippine name Glenda, of course, it may be a little bit of a problem over there in terms of flooding due to the rainfall that the storm is pushing towards its west at the moment, but not too severe impact we're expecting from the storm. July the 10th at 8 PM UTC, we have 3 storms active. Wally in the Central Pacific, heading for Hawaii. Invest 97S in the Southern Hemisphere, and the 2 storms, Ramasan and Matmo, of course, and another Invest 96W further towards the east. And there have been 39 storms that have formed so far in 2014 worldwide. Matmo was the 39th. 15 of those have become Category 1 cyclones with winds of 74 miles per hour or higher. Category 1 hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. This could be the 16th. And Category 3 storms, 10 of those so far with winds of 115 miles per hour plus. Perhaps this may also be the 11th in that category too. And you can visit any of Force 13's 6 outlets. The website, force13.com, will keep you most up to date with this storm, Ramasan, Wally, and of course any other invests out there as well. And the video pages will also be keeping you up to date regularly. YouTube and Dailymotion, just search Force 13 on those. The social pages in between those updates as well. Facebook and Twitter, just search Force 13 on those to find out the latest information. And of course you can add myself, Fool13, on Skype for personal tropical weather chat with myself, where you can discuss tropical weather and ask questions and anything to do with the current storms, or storms in general. The next update on this storm will follow at 2 PM UTC on July the 19th. That's Saturday evening local time.